Earnest money is real cash you hand over up front, and under the wrong conditions, you can lose every single dollar of it. In fact, the average home buyer can lose up to $10,000 if they're not careful. This video is for first-time home buyers who want to understand the home buying process and avoid costly mistakes. By the end of this video, you'll learn what is earnest money, how to protect your earnest money deposit, and what happens if you can't get it back. You'll also understand the difference between earnest money and down payment, and how to navigate the earnest money contingency process. What is earnest money? Earnest money, also known as a good faith deposit, is a percentage of the purchase price that you pay upfront to secure a home. This deposit is usually 1 to 3% of the purchase price, which can be $3,000 to $10,000 on a $300,000 home. The earnest money deposit shows the seller that you're serious about buying the property. How much earnest money to offer? The amount of earnest money you should offer depends on the local market and the seller's expectations. In a competitive market, you may want to offer a higher earnest money deposit to stand out from other buyers. For example, if you're buying a $500,000 home, you may want to offer 2 to 3% earnest money, which is $10,000 to $15,000. Can you get earnest money back? Yes, you can get your earnest money back if the deal falls through due to certain contingencies, such as a failed home inspection or financing issues. However, if you back out of the deal without a valid reason, you may forfeit your earnest money deposit. For instance, if you withdraw from the purchase due to cold feet, you may lose your entire $10,000 deposit. Earnest money versus down payment. Earnest money and down payment are two separate concepts in the home buying process. The earnest money deposit is a small percentage of the purchase price, while the down payment is a larger percentage, usually 10 to 20% of the purchase price. For example, on a $300,000 home, the down payment would be $30,000 to $60,000, while the earnest money deposit would be $3,000 to $10,000. Earnest money contingency protection. To protect your earnest money deposit, make sure to include contingencies in your purchase agreement, such as a home inspection contingency or a financing contingency. This way, if the deal falls through due to one of these contingencies, you can get your earnest money back. For instance, if the home inspection reveals major issues, you can negotiate with the seller or withdraw from the purchase and get your deposit back. Lose earnest money home buying. To avoid losing your earnest money, make sure to carefully review the purchase agreement and understand the contingencies. You should also work with a reputable real estate agent who can guide you through the process and help you navigate any issues that may arise. Additionally, consider including a contingency for the seller's cooperation, such as providing documents or access to the property. If you want to learn more about the home buying process and how to avoid costly mistakes, click the link in the description below to download our free guide. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more first home buyer tips and strategies.